Well, I don't know if you watched my live yesterday, but my daughter surprised me with an array of different perennials and shrubs here to add to my garden. Good morning and hello. Welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, I am just so excited because this morning I have been exploring the garden and looking at what I want to do in my new garden bed called my jewel garden or my ruby garden. I'm not sure exactly which one I want to call it, either the jewel garden or the ruby garden. So, yes, we'll call it the jewel garden because there are many jewel colors there. And of course, ruby red is a featured color there, but there are other colors that I love too as well. And so I am putting it together today and just looking at laying out the plants and seeing what I want where and how I'm going to mark off that garden space. If you have not joined and subscribed to Catherine's Garden and Home, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell for more videos that are coming. Each day something new is developing in the garden. Sometimes it's happening so fast and furious, so you don't want to miss any of it. So make sure that you subscribe to Catherine's Garden and Home. Thank you so much. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, I don't know if you watched my live yesterday, but my daughter surprised me with an array of different perennials and shrubs here to add to my garden. And I am just so excited about this because look at the arrangement even here on the deck. They look great. I have here a hydrangea, panicle hydrangea. Yes, I have here a panicle hydrangea, and it is from Proven Winners, a little quick fire shrub. And I love that. It is so beautiful and looking so good here right now. And I also have here the echinacea. And it is coneflower, sombrero. Isn't that beautiful? I have this also beautiful plant. Look at the leaves. Look at the design of this. And this is a Regilia. Electric Love. I have here a Rebecca. Isn't that pretty? And also I have some Speedwells, First Glory Speedwells. And I'm going to put these in my jewel garden area. But I just wanted to come out and just look at them again. And looking at them from table height, it's different from looking down at them, and it's given me a great sense of what I would want to see in the garden space. So here I have, this is an annual, Proven Winners, Latte, Supertunia, and I also have some calla lilies that are coming up. Over here, my spirea that I had picked up from Lowe's, Proven Winners spirea also. And this is my Japanese maple that my son gave me a couple of years back. So I am thinking that plant might just make it up front in the sunny area, in the new border area, but I'm going to put it in a pot. I'm going to pot it up. I saw some pots that are a little bit bigger, that are bigger than this pot, and that have that height, the same height like that, and so that the plant is elevated. But I think I'm going to keep it potted up. But I'm excited about this, and I'm really looking forward to putting them in the ground. So let's go and take a look at what is there already in the space, and then we will start to plan and envision what we need to do and where we need to put things, because I'm going to have to dig holes now. A lot of holes, but it's such a joy. And I want to make sure that I amend the soil so that it can receive these beautiful plants and that they will thrive. I just have to always stop and look at what is in bloom, and look at this. This is my bridal bouquet hydrangea, and it is looking so pretty this morning here in the garden, along with the hosta. And I still have a few roses on my Eden climbing rose there, which is so beautiful. But it's up here in this area that I want to put the new garden area, that I want to put those new plants. So let us come on up here to the jewel garden. But everything is so pretty this morning, and it smells fantastic, and it's because of these plants right here. Yeah, the butterflies love it, and right now it escapes me its name, but I'm sure I'm going to remember it. Milkweed, yes. The milkweed smells so good, and the butterflies love the milkweed. All right, so this is the garden area where those new plants are going to go. And I have a lot of pots there in this space. And so some of these pots are going to move out and be placed in different sections. But for right now, I just needed them to fill the space and give it some life. So far I've planted my rose bushes in, and they have definitely performed. They look so beautiful here. Look at that. This is mother of pearl rose. My hibiscus are doing well, and I also put up here this clematis, and already it's starting to perk up, which is a good thing. And I have also these boxwoods. So the boxwoods are staying. What I'm going to do is pot them up, and I want them to be here because in the wintertime we're going to need some winter interest. So we have to think ahead. So I have to keep the boxwood here. They might not stay in that particular spot, but they are going to be up here. And I also have hydrangea here, Summer Crush, that I planted here as well. And another major plant that I have here is, which is doing really, really well, my hydrangea, oak leaf hydrangea plant here, which is doing really well. I'm so thankful that it's recovering and doing well in this spot. So I have this big hole here. I had dug out some daylilies that were there. So I'm going to extend this, I think, and pull this out and fill this space here with dirt and put some plants here. So this line is going to have to change. So I think I'm going to extend out. That's the root of the tree that we cut down, but extend it out here. And then I think we'll extend it out here as well. So it will be like one curl from up there. You see where the root of that tree was? Right there, curl around. And then I'm going to keep this here and then come on out again and around. And that will give me planting space. So I'm pushing the border out. But so far it looks really nice up here, and the plants are responding. All right, so let me get some of these other plants and bring them down here into this area so that we can get a feel for what we want to do here in this garden. So right now this is the layout that I think that I'm going to have, where I'm going to have this hydrangea, oak leaf hydrangea here. And so I think the Veronica needs to go here because it's only going to grow to about 1 to 2 feet, maybe 1 feet. But this is a huge plant that's going to grow really tall. So I can put it here in the front. Then I have my spirea, which will look nice next to it. And I believe that it will work well with the coloring of this hydrangea, because the hydrangea is going to grow pretty big too. It'll be about 3 to 4 feet over time, and it will fill out the space. Then I have also the this wonderful hydrangea here too. I don't know if I'm going to put it right here. That's still a question mark. The quick fire. I may shift it to another place or location. But for right now, I'm thinking of putting it here because, I have a hydrangea next to a hydrangea. That might not be the best thing. But I think that it will do well with the rose bush because in the spring, it will bloom white and turn to pink. And so that might work well with the roses. Or it might clash. So I might have to switch up this hydrangea with Wigelia over there and switch them up. And I brought out now these plants here, the supertunias, they are not perennials, they are annuals. But I think it just helps to cool things off a bit and add some, resting for the eyes here. And that's temporary. It's only going to be there for this year. But it gives us a good feeling, and it will fill out this space here. Plus, in the inside of it, it has that dark coloration, so I think it fits in. And then I'm going to put the Rebecca here, and as I said, I think I'm going to switch out this plant with the hydrangea. Then I have the speedwell here to give some height there. Now my canna, this is for now, it's temporary, but I do need to save this and see how I can possibly store it so I can have it for next year, because that is so beautiful. So I think I'm going to leave this side of the bed the way it is. And you can see the cutting of the line. So what I'm going to do is get some cardboard and also mulch to kill the weeds. I don't want to do it that much digging, but extend the bed out and use the cardboard and the mulch to define the bed. And I don't want to go out much farther than that because I do want to leave this pathway right in the center here and leading into the garden. So on the other side, we have still the beautiful daylilies, and we will also have the fig tree and other things here as well. We'll have the fig tree here. We also have the hibiscus. I have two beautiful hydrangeas, another hibiscus, and some other plants. Like this is my what is this? Bee balm. Bee balm. Yeah. So that this side of the garden is good. It just needs weeding, but it's all set up. So I think we're going to be in really good stead here, and I think that will be it. Wow, it's amazing how everything has just come into play here, and my daughter purchasing these plants for me is just a godsend. I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. And being able to remove the tree, and even this tree that is now returning. Look at the leaves. It's just right in agreement with everything else here. It's like I planted it or planned it. So I'm just really grateful, and just wanted to share this with you. I was able to gather enough cardboard and lay out the area that I want to cover and to mulch. So I think it looks really good. And I love the whole area, this whole side garden with the herbal tea garden and the mints and that whole section there with the pots. And then my jewel garden area. I think that when it is completed, it's going to just really look beautiful. Please stay tuned for part 2 of the completion of this section. I still have to mulch and to also put in more of the plants. I have to decide on some things. So please stay tuned for the rest of this project. And I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. And let us grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's Garden and Home. Yes, if you have not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos, because more is to come as I continue on this gardening journey for 2021. So much for joining me here today, and see you next time right here in Catherine's Garden and Home. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.